Moab cannot come into the congregation of the children of Israel, so they ain't gonna be delivered at all.
No matter how movies they make, how many movies they make.
No matter how, no, it don't matter. See? It don't matter. We for our nation. You Latinos and Native Americans, and you Chinese are for your nation. You Moabites are for your nation. We know that. Okay? Read it one more time, bro, then we're gonna jump.
This is Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 1. On that day, they read in the book of Moses in the audience of the people. And therein was found written that the Ammonites and the Moabites should not come into the congregation of the Most High forever.
Bottom line, man. Can't get around it. Okay? All right, we jump.
All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 8.
Go ahead.
Thus said the Lord power, because that Moab and Seir do say, behold, the house of Judah is like unto all the heathen.
See that? Because how the Most High have put us in slavery, okay? YAHAWASHI have put us and had us in slavery as a people, and still are, we still in slavery. And the Most High haven't actually shown himself. YAHAWASHI have not actually shown himself yet. So since that is happening, these nations, meaning Esau, Edom, and Moab, Chinese, they do us like they do other nations. They treat us any kind of way. They don't treat us like we the chosen people. They do us any kind of way. Okay? So go ahead, bro. Read that one more time.
All right. This is Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 8. Thus said the Lord power, because that Moab and Seir do say, behold, the house of Judah is like unto all the heathen.
Yeah, the house of Judah. The house of Judah is consisting of the so-called African Americans, the so-called Haitians, and the so-called Jamaicans. Okay? So they got that thought process of cutting us off from being a nation. Okay? So they do us any kind of way, man. They don't recognize us as Yasha Allah, man. As the chosen people, man. They look at us like, look, they just any old people. They just heathens.
They're nobodies.
Yeah, they nobodies. They look down on us. You see? So read that one more time for me again, bro, then we're going to jump.
All right. This is Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 8. Thus said the Lord power, because that Moab and Seir do say, behold, the house of Judah is like unto all the heathen.
Yeah, and who is Seir? Let's talk about Esau, Edom, man. Matter of fact, what you got? Give me Genesis 36. It might be verse. There you go. 8.
All right, this is Genesis chapter 36, verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir.
See? That's talking about so-called white man. And they put that term white on him in 1681. Okay? They made it law after the Bacon Rebellion. Okay? That's when they started putting the term white on him. After the Bacon Rebellion. And they made it law in 1681. Okay? But when you read the Bible, okay, their pigment, they're red, and their nationalities are Esau, and they're a nation of Edomites. Okay? Esau, YAHAWAH, meaning wasted away is he. In Edom, YAHAWAH means red. Okay? So read it again.
All right, this is Genesis chapter 36, verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
Yeah, so jump back where we just left off from.
All right. This is Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 8. Thus said the Lord power, because that Moab and Seir do say, behold, the house of Judah is like unto all the heathen.
See that? So you see what you got? So Moab and Edom, the Chinese and the so-called white man are together, man. And they at war with the Negro Latinos and Native Americans, the chosen people. So you Negro Latinos and Native Americans out there thinking that the Chinese is with you, you 2/3 thinking the Chinese is with you, they not, man. Okay? These nations outside of the nation of Israel are against you Negro Latinos and Native Americans, man. They don't want you to embrace your nationality, and they don't want you to embrace YAHAWASHI. Okay? They want to keep you in this condition, man, and keep calling you bywords and make mockery of you. Okay? And keep you as slaves so you can continue serving them and never be rulers of the earth. That's their thought process. Okay? And see, them Chinese think they the next rulers of the world. You see now the Chinese are getting bold to where they getting bold on Esau Edom, man.
Right.
Okay? They talking down to Esau Edom, man. When they had they was getting together dealing with trade, Esau and the Chinese, Esau and Moab, they was getting together at a meeting over there in Alaska, and them Chinese was basically talking reckless to Esau Edom, basically disrespecting them. Okay? You seen that? Oh, matter of fact, let me pull it up, man, because you know Jake, sometimes Jake, I mean, it's out there. You know what I'm saying? They'll be looking like, man, where y'all see that at?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What y'all talking about? Where y'all see that at? You know? So I'm gonna try to pull it up and allow you to see it.
Jake don't really be watching news like that, man. He's more worried about going and buying some shoes.
I told you that last week.
Right.
See that? I told you that. Hopefully this is it. I told you that last week how Jake is. Oh yeah, here it go. Here it go. Let's see what we got here.
Relations has met unprecedented difficulties. It hurts the interests of people from those nations. And world peace and development. It should not continue.
I do hope this conversation will be one carried out with confidence on both sides, so it's not lectures or long, winding statements.
The United States itself doesn't represent international public opinion. Neither does the Western world.
The alternative to a rules-based order is a world in which might makes right and winners take all. And that would be a far more violent and unstable world.
With the wisdom of Chinese people, there is no way to strangle the Chinese people.
See? So they were saying the wisdom of the Chinese people, which is Moab, they was telling Esau Edom, there's no way to strangle us when it comes to sanctions, even war. Because that's what America like to use, sanctions on people before they go to war. So the Chinese were saying, look, there's no way to strangle us without wisdom. See that? They don't respect you so-called white people, you Edomites no more. You're looking bad. They looking down on you now. See? Yeah. That's how they go. These nations gonna turn on y'all. You don't even know it. See? And like brother was saying, people too busy buying shoes. I told you that, man. They told you that last week, man. When they get this stimulus check, and living their best life, okay? While they doing all that, not paying attention to prophecy and not coming back to YAHAWASHI, I'm talking about Israel now. The Most High gonna snatch that life from them, man. They living their best life. And he sure enough gonna snatch Esau life from him. Okay? You see? But I knew. That's what Jake, but then Jake not looking at how that money is created out of thin air, man, and how ain't nothing for free.
Right.
Ain't nothing for free, man. They killing the dollar, man. Which I said that in the beginning when all these shutdowns happening, when this so-called, when the czars so-called hit, I told y'all, man, they was killing the dollar, man. And they still doing it, man. They want to go to a digital currency, man. And they got plans and they got an agenda to do that, and they got the infrastructure in place, man. They're just what it is, man. Got the infrastructure in place. You know? So go ahead.
Alright. Jump.
Yeah.
Alright, this is Isaiah chapter 16, verse 12. And it shall come to pass when it is seen that Moab is weary on the high place, that he shall come to his sanctuary to pray, but he shall not prevail.
Yeah. So when that judgment come fully upon Moab, he gonna try to go to his idols and pray, but it ain't gonna help him. It ain't gonna prevail, man. It's gonna be worthless. See? The children of Israel, the living power, YAHAWASHI is with the children of Israel. You heathens, your power, your idols are nothing, man. Made up in your own mind. So you don't go to your idols looking for help, and it ain't gonna help you in that day when judgment come down on you. Okay?
Idols, man. Your idols are basura, man. Trash.
See? Go ahead, bro. Read it again.
Alright, this is Isaiah chapter 16, verse 12.
Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass, when it is seen that Moab is weary on the high place, that he shall come to his sanctuary to pray, but he shall not prevail.
Yeah, he shall not prevail. Them idols ain't gonna help you, man. Okay? Them idols that you Chinese believe in is not gonna help you. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Alright. This is Isaiah chapter 25, verse 10.
Go ahead.
For in this mountain shall the hand of YAHAWASHI rest, and Moab shall be trodden down under him, even as a straw is trodden down for the dunghill.
Yeah. So what they're saying is the Most High, even though you Moabites is gonna be praying to your idols, the Most High is gonna trodden you down like manure. That's what dung is. It's manure. It's shit. So read it for me again.
Alright, this is Isaiah chapter 25, verse 10. For in this mountain shall the hand of YAHAWASHI rest, and Moab shall be trodden down under him.
Yep. Moab shall be trodden down under him. Okay? So the power of YAHAWASHI, the power of YAHAWASHI is going to trodden Moab government down.
Come.
See? Go ahead.
Even as straw is trodden down for the dunghill.
Yeah, even as straw is trodden down for the dunghill. Like manure, man. Is there some more on that?
Oh, that was it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Alright.
Second Ezra.
Come.
Oh, okay.
All right, this is Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also. Is that one it?
Second Ezra chapter 6.
Verse 54.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a lot. All right, this is Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
Yeah, because everybody come out of Adam. Okay? Through Noah. Okay? And his sons, Sham, Ham, and Japheth. Okay? And the Moabites come out of Sham. Okay? Chinese come out of Shem, so-called white man. Esau, Edom comes out of Shem, man. Okay? So we all descendants, everybody on this earth are descendants of Adam through Noah. Because Noah and his sons was the ones that survived the flood. Okay? Go ahead.
Of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Yep, which are the Israelites. Go ahead.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
Yep. The world for our sakes. So this planet and everything in it belongs to the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. This world was made for our sakes. For us to rule it. For us to govern it. Okay? Go ahead.
As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
So YAHAWASHI, excuse me, look at these other nations as nothing and like a drop of water out of a bucket and like spit. That's how YAHAWASHI looks at the so-called white man and the Chinese man. Esau, Edom, and Moab. Okay? Like a drop of water out of a bucket and like spit. Go ahead.
It's verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold these heathens which have ever been reputed.
So when you look up the word reputed, it's believed to be known. Okay? To be known. That's what the word reputed means. When you look it up, when you do regular Google search on it, it means to be, it means to be known, believed to be known. Okay? Go ahead.
As nothing.
So when you search the scriptures out and understand the scriptures, it's known that they are nothing in the eyes of the Heavenly Father and His Son. Okay? That's what the scriptures is saying. Go ahead.
Have begun to be lords over us.
Yeah, they lords over us, man. That's why they treat us like heathens. Okay? That's why they act the way they act towards us. Okay? Because they look at us, since they over us, they look at us and treat us like heathens, man. Okay? Since they lords over us. Go ahead.
And to devour us.
That's what it is, man. And it's a known fact that Esau, Edom been devouring us ever since we came over here, man. And devouring the northern kingdom ever since they took hold of this land, man. So with all that, the children of Israel been getting devoured, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given unto their hands.
See that? Let me change this battery.